Hey Storm Riders, Lindsay Rainwater here, and I apologize. Today's video might be a little wobbly and spastic because it's been raining, even though it's a beautiful day now, and my entire yard is wet, so I had to pick the one spot that it wasn't wet and do this video real quick because the boy is down for a nap, and I wasn't actually expecting to do this, but I saw something on Facebook. Yes, draw a lot of my inspiration from Facebook, which is good since I spend so much time on there. And it kind of just kicked off a train of thought, and I wrote it down, and what it said was, some days I need love, some days I need sex, some days I don't need shit from anyone, some days I want to save the world, some days I can do nothing but watch it burn, some days I feel so alive, some days I barely survive, with a attribute to @JoeBrock. I have no idea who that is. But I thought that it was really interesting, because I read that and went, oh, hey, my life in general. And the page that this was shared from, or that I saw this on, every share like this has dozens of people that show up, and they're like, oh my God, this is so true. Oh my God, this is my life. I feel like this every day. And it made me realize that a lot of these people, I don't know if they would be ready to hear it, but this is basically, I've discovered, a symptom of you being on your path to find your life purpose and your higher self. That is your higher self calling. And what's going on with that is that every day you need something to kind of balance your energy out, to balance your resonance out. And you're looking for something to do just that. And some days it's, like for me, I go through this regularly, and I've kind of figured it out, and I still go through it, that some days I just want to sit with Corey and I just want to cuddle. Other days I need more than that from him. Other days, it's like, no, I'm good. I'm self-sufficient, and I know what I'm doing, and fuck all and whatever. And other days it's like, yes, I'm awesome. I'm going to save everybody in the world, which I know I'm not capable of because not everybody's ready to be saved. And other days it's like, I could douse the world in gasoline and flick a match on it and just laugh while it burns. And so it's so interesting discovering that I'm not the only one that goes through that, and it's actually more common than I ever thought it was. And for a long time I thought I was crazy, and I still have days where I feel like I'm crazy. But what it is actually a process of finding out what you need in that moment, because we are energetic beings. We don't need the same thing 2 days in a row, not always. And that gets really confusing for people, because people think, this is what I needed yesterday, but it's not doing it for me today, so I must be broken. There must be something wrong with me. No, that's not it. And in a way, it's a little like shooting at an archery target, that you have a bullseye. You have this center, this thing, that if you manage to hit it, it's perfect, and it resonates, and it gives you everything you need in that moment. And so people are constantly looking for the thing to nail the center of the target. But what happens when the target changes? What happens when the target moves? All of a sudden, you're aiming at this thing over here, and you manage to hit the bullseye 3 days in a row, and you're like, boom, I'm on a roll, I feel awesome. And then all of a sudden, you're still aiming over there, but the target's over there now. What do you do? And you're like, what the hell just happened? And it really leads you to think, I'm obviously messed up. There's something wrong with me, because if it worked yesterday, it should work today. And that's just not the way that it works. So I just wanted to share a message of, what? As energetic beings, spiritual beings on this journey, we need a lot. And it only increases if you're empathic or sensitive in any way, shape, or form, and you're trying to change the world, even if it's just your world. Your paradigm shifts regularly, and you need different things, and it's okay. It's okay to need a lot. It's okay to have to take a few minutes every day to find the target. And that's, I think, a problem that a lot of people have, is that in today's society, you're not really supposed to take the time. It's like, no, you're supposed to know what you need. You're supposed to do, get up, have coffee, do your thing every single day, go to bed, and get up and do it again tomorrow. And that's not how we work. So, again, as usual, I'm going to harp a little bit on the fact that we're being fed a lie, that there is no perfect day that you can live 90 years in a row, 365 days a year, 90 years in a row, and call it a life. That's not how this works. So we have to allow ourselves a few minutes every day, preferably every day, every morning or every evening, to get in touch with ourselves, sink down, go deep and go, what do I need to hit the target today? What is going to make me feel fantastic? And if I can't get a bullseye, what's at least going to get me close enough that I don't feel crazy, that I don't want to light the world on fire and say, fuck all you guys, you suck. Because it happens to the best of us. And I'm not necessarily referencing me there because I don't consider myself one of the best of us. But, and in my opinion, the best way to do that, get in touch with your higher self. It's just the easiest way, because if you can get in touch with your higher self and you can go, hey, what do we need today? She's going to tell you what you need. Guys, you can totally do this too, but I found that for women in particular, this works really well. Say, hey, what is up with us? What do we need? Do we need a certain color of lipstick, a certain type of shoes? Do we need to go to kickboxing class and whoop somebody's ass? What is it that we need today? And she will tell you. If you want some assistance with doing that, head over to lindsayrainwater.com/higher self. And there is a free higher self meditation waiting there for you. And it will walk you through the process of meeting your higher self. And like I said, you have to opt in, but it's free. You can use it every day if you want. It doesn't matter. I find it incredibly helpful, and anyone that I've talked to does as well. And just take that few minutes. You know, the meditation is about 20 minutes long, but once you learn it, you should be able to get in touch with her a lot faster than that on days that you don't have that much time. Although I think giving yourself 20 minutes a day would be a really good thing. But yeah, take that little bit of time. Acknowledge, I am an energetic being. I am not in stasis. I am not stagnant. I am constantly changing and moving and needing new things. So I'm going to sit down, give myself a minute, and figure out what I need to hit the target today. And if I hit the target, I'm going to spend the rest of the day feeling absolutely fantastic, and it's going to make feeling fantastic tomorrow even easier. So it's worth that few minutes to give yourself that gift. So that is it for today. At least this video, you never know. Blessings to you guys. I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Be sure to subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment or hit me up if you have any questions. I will talk to you guys very soon.